test. I know I'm in a mess, and my dog ate all our homework last night. Riding over my chair, she will know that I'm there. If I can hand it in tomorrow, it'll be alright. It's alright, 'cause I'm saved by the bell.
Hey, Up Sequoyah. I'm Ichi Weston.
And I'm Parker Ross. Welcome back to this week's episode of The Vibe.
Last week, Tiger Pledge talked about the kindness box. Remember to spread kindness wherever you go.
This week, we'll be focusing on SMS Pro.
Well then, let's head to the Tiger Pledge.
Hey guys, I'm Kaylee Perez.
And I'm Jude and Ted.
Now, as most of you guys know, for this school year, Sequoia is really here to talk about being pros in our daily lives.
The P in pro stands for positive and pretend.
The R in pro stands for responsible and respectful.
And the O in pro stands for on time and on task.
If you get caught being a pro, then you can be put in the kindness box.
The kindness box is where teachers pick a student or staff member that has been shown to be a pro and drop their names in a box in the office.
At the end of each month, we draw out of the box and pick one person who will receive a prize for being a pro.
Now, speaking of pros, this month's Tiger Challenge is expectations.
We are all held to have expectations and come to school every day and be respectful to everyone.
Another expectation is to be a pro, like we said.
Now, on to the Tiger Pledge.
I am a tiger. I am tenacious in pursuit of my goals.
I act with integrity and show gratitude in my daily life.
I have high expectations for myself and others.
And I show respect through my actions and words.
I am a tiger. Remember to always show respect for everyone and have expectations for yourself.
Also, remember to be pros.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Bye, guys.
Thanks, guys. Don't forget about SMS Pro Students of the Week. Make sure to show your best behavior.
Last week's Pro Students of the Week were Amelia Henry, Joseph Miller, Monica Crouch, Ashton Jong, Dana Pilla, and Daniel Dameron. Way to be SMS Pros.
Spring photos will be held on Tuesday, the week we return from spring break, March 22nd.
Only students who are interested in buying spring photos will take pictures that day.
Speaking of photos, don't forget about this year's yearbook. We're getting done at the end of the year, and you don't want to miss your chance to get yours.
You can purchase them in room 145 with Miss Melton for $35.
Next week, March 14th through 18th, is spring break. What are your plans, Parker?
I think I have a soccer tournament, and then the rest of the week I'll probably just be sleeping.
Well, at least one of us will be getting sleep. I'm going to be babysitting my sweet little nieces.
There are a lot of fun things to do for spring break. Make sure to get outside and stay active.
Let's head over to That's What's Up.
Hey guys, it's Zara, and next week is spring break. There's going to be no school at all, 14th through the 18th, and there's a lot of fun things to do around here. You can go to the gathering place, sleep, or go to the skating rink, or play video games with your friends.
Yeah, play with your friends. Go.
What's up, guys? I'm here with Rita and Ella, and we're going to ask them questions about what they do for spring break. So what are you guys doing for spring break?
I'm gonna just hang out with my friends and take care of my little brother.
What are you going to do?
I just hang out with my family.
Oh, that's cool. That's fun. And tell me how about it? Yeah.
I'm gonna hang out with many friends.
Going to like 4 states: Texas, Alabama, Arkansas, and Tennessee.
I'll be going fishing.
I don't really know what I'm doing for spring break. I think I'm just gonna like sit at home and do whatever, like hang out with like my dog and my family.
I'm going to Disney World with my family, and it's gonna be super fun because my cousins are gonna come.
I'm going to Chicago for spring break to see my dad because he's down there working and we haven't seen him in like a year.
Over spring break, I'm going to Las Vegas, and then I'm going to California to go see my brother for his wedding.
I'm going to the aquarium. I'm gonna watch a bunch of Disney movies over spring break.
You will?
I'm here with
Hadley.
And what y'all finna do for spring break?
I'm going to my brother's house and play with him.
Finna
I'm just going to chill at home.
do? You got y'all home, play some video game?
Yeah.
Yeah? So y'all have fun?
Hang out together and bake cakes.
With
Mr. Johnson.
the best teacher out here for me. What you gonna do for spring break?
Well, the weather's gonna be nice, so we'll play golf, play video games. Gonna get my house situated, lots of great stuff. My friend's coming in from Michigan. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah.
Alright, man. Hopefully you have a great time.
I will. I hope you have a great time.
Alright, we'll see you later, my
All right, buddy.
I'm going to New York. I'm going to Florida with my sister.
Where's Pete? I'm gonna be playing 2K and hanging out with Kaden on spring break. That is sure. That's what's gonna be happening.
I'm gonna go ride horses.
So, Gobi, what are you gonna do over spring break?
Well, over spring break, I'm going to paint 2 bedrooms, replace the flooring in one of my bedrooms, and start planting my garden. That's what I'm going to do over spring break.
That seems really fun.
Well, probably to me, but not to you guys. What are you doing over spring break?
Well, I'm probably just gonna sleep in a lot because
Sounds
this is
good.
really fun.
That sounds good. Awesome.
Well, I hope you have a fun spring break.
You too.
Thank you for tuning in on That's What's Up. Everything they said was nice and fun. See you next time on That's What's Up.
Are you excited about spring break?
No, I think it's just starting to sink in that we're not going to be here next year.
Well, it's March, Gentry. You're a little ahead of the game. What brought this on?
Well, Vibe Tryouts are here for next year's team, and I'm just a little bit sad that we won't be here, but we always have Aerovision next year, and I can't wait for that.
Speaking of Vibe tryouts have started for this year. They're a little different than most tryouts, but you'll need to fill out the application that was pushed out through Canvas this week through SMS Student Life.
If you have further questions, you can see Miss Mellon in room 145, or you can check out one of our awesome flyers around the school, where you can scan the QR code and get applications.
Okay, well now I'm sad. The Vibe will definitely become your family. It's a choice you will not regret. Come join our family. Once in the Vibe, always in the Vibe.
Shout out to our old Vibe crew. We miss you guys.
Last week, our 7th graders got the chance to visit the Vanguard STEM Academy here in Broken Arrow.
They got the opportunity to explore some of the activities, to understand the meaning behind their curriculum and project-based learning.
They got to participate in activities such as bottle rockets, trash bag parachutes, and riding bikes to explain energy.
Thank you, Vanguard, for hosting such a fun opportunity for our 7th graders. Let's go take a look at their fun experiences.
It's always great to learn about STEM and different ways of project-based learning.
This week, we have a new segment for you guys, Whimsical Wednesdays. We'll be rolling these out every other week, discussing different experiments and phenomenons.
Hey, Mr. Lemon, what are you doing here? Well, great. That sounds like you're up to something. Maybe we should head over to the Vibe Studio and check it out.
Hey guys, I'm Emma Hilton, and welcome to Whimsical Wednesday. Today, Professor Fan and Mr. Lemon should have a really cool experiment for us. Hey guys, why are you dressed like that?
Well, I thought since spring break is coming up, I'm pretty early.
Interesting. So what's our experiment for today?
Today we're going to be doing an experiment with Diet Coke and Mentos.
Why Diet Coke?
Well, since Diet Coke doesn't have any sugars, it reacts better with the chemical reaction.
And what happens during the chemical reaction?
Once we drop the Mentos into the Diet Coke, carbon dioxide builds up and it causes
an explosion!
Cool, alright, well this experiment's going to be a bit messy, so let's take this outside.
Alright, so we put our Mentos in a tube so it's easier to pour them all in. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh.
Was super cool and it's really easy. You can do it at home if you want to. Thanks for joining us this week and we'll see you next time. Bye!
Of course you would make a bigger one explode. That was a lot of fun though. Thanks for showing us how science can be fun. I can't wait to see what they come up for next week.
It's always fun to find ways to learn. Books are a great way to do that. Last week we had a special guest on Book Talk, Mr. Schroeder. He talked about a variety of sports books in our library. We hope you get the opportunity to go check one out.
Don't forget, if you're looking for a book, you can also check out books on Destiny.com. If you're unable to get into the library, let's head to Book Talk with Logan and Hannah for this week for some new recommendations.
Welcome back to this week's Book Talk. This week we have Miss Jones to tell us about a new book.
All right, so I want to show you guys this new book. It's called Your Life Has Been Delayed. It's a brand new book here in the library. It's about a girl named Jenny. Jenny is 17 years old, and she has been on a trip to New York City. So when it's time to go home, she boards the plane in New York City. She's a 17-year-old girl. She heads to St. Louis. When she gets off the plane in St. Louis, she finds out that her plane has been missing for 25 years. So everybody is 25 years older except Jenny. She's still 17. Her parents are super old. Her grandparents have all passed away, and her little brother is now older than her, and he's an adult. So it's a really interesting story. If any of you have ever watched the Hulu series Manifest, it would be very similar to that story. Sounds like a great story, so come to the library and see me and check out some of our new books.
This is Influence, which is a new book that can be found at the library. Do you know anything about this book, Ms. Jones?
Well, I haven't read it because I just got it last week, but it's about influencers. So there's a group of girls that's in the story, and they're all different social media influencers. So if that's your kind of story, it would be a great one. What else do you have there?
I have Fresh Ink, which is a collection of short stories that can be found at the library. And that's all we have for you today at Book Talk. See you next time.
Well, that's all we have for you guys today. Thank you, Lil Castillo, for our new outro music.
Well, make sure to go follow us at Instagram at the SMS Vibe.
And subscribe to our YouTube channel at the SMS Vibe.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Join us next time on
Wake Up, Sequoyah!